Dude, there's something fucking... I don't know what the hell is up with my computer sometimes. Again, it only happens like once a month. I think it's just something wrong with my graphics card, I have to assume. Because there's no reason that just, you know, recording off of a capture card would cause my computer to blue screen. It's gotta just be a graphics... Is something wrong with the graphics card. No, it's not. It's an AMD CPU. I'm pretty sure it's not the CPU. Could be an issue with my outlet? No, I don't think so. It's not the RAM. Okay, I can tell you're a newer fan if you're asking about RAM. Oh, I guess the game didn't pause either. I thought I paused as soon as I saw a blue screen. I guess not. If it's corrupted Windows files from instability, you can always try those source filmmaker scan things to recover image files. I mean, it could be that, but I assume it's a graphics card problem, just due to usually when it happens. Absolute Zero, thanks to 6 months of membership. Sup, hope you're doing well. Thanks, I am. Also, let me check if, I'll check if any super chats came in that I missed. Because of the blue screen. Raymundo Alguin Gonzalez, thanks to the 2 books. Gaming is dying and D&D developers are killing it. Yeah, honestly, like, I saw Eldritch Blast and I cringed because I knew it was because they played D&D 5th edition. Shit. What the hell did I even just click? Erlich Nick, thanks to 2 books. They used the crazies they made as a smoke screen. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like the Trump, you know, failed, you know, the Trump assassination attempt with the Fed kid who was groomed to die, basically. I mean, imagine how evil these 3-letter agencies have to be that they'll literally, like, sacrifice their own children. Hold on, I forgot, I gotta turn down the program. That's the shit that's crazy about this stuff. Mega Rock and Roll, thanks to 2 books. Top 3 wishes for Nintendo Direct, Xenoblade 4. Number 1 would be more Metroid Prime 4 footage. Number 2 would be more Kirby Air Riders stuff. Number 3 would be... I don't know, maybe an announcement for a game I actually give a shit about. Doesn't even matter what it is. Just a game that I would care about would be nice. I believe Kirk's death is just a smokescreen for shady stuff, similar to Blackwatch and Prototype here. Considering the Prototype universe, nobody knows who Blackwatch is. I would say, yeah, I mean, again, it being a distraction, I saw multiple theories, which was, 1, a distraction from racial tensions because of the Ukrainian girl's death. 2, distraction from the Epstein file thing being permanently closed. I think it's just those 2. I don't think there was a 3rd one, but yeah. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. The dude just crashes through the fucking ceiling right next to you, and you're like, huh? The quote-unquote stealth in this game is kind of funny. Oh yeah, push Palantir. That's another good theory. Yes, We need data on every American for security, of course. I want more cool powers. I need to do more story missions. Yeah, give me the double air dash too. Why kill Kirk? Because people were saying he recently turned against Israel. I didn't watch him, so I haven't, like, seen the clips, but that's what a lot of people are talking about, that he started talking shit about Israel after being pro-Israel for years. So, I mean, if they killed their asset because he was turning against them, that would make a lot of sense. I can't remember. How do you actually destroy the buildings? Do you just, like, shoot rockets or, like, shoot a tank at them and stuff? There's not even an APC in here. Can I destroy it from the inside? Oh, right. I need a commander disguise. Well, the commander's standing in the middle of a bunch of assholes.
The boys are saying negative here, sir. No kill, no sight.
There we go. Easy stealth. That's. I think you can destroy it from the inside. Oh, no, you can't. Okay, you do have to actually blow it up. Fuck. I don't have, like, anything that can destroy buildings. And, of course, this base doesn't fucking have an APC. I guess I'll just have to bring one to me.
Target has escaped. Repeat, target has escaped.
Get fucked. Stealth is for pussies. Okay, I can do that, too. Throw the... Okay, they're beating my ass. Hurry up. Get in there, get in there. There we go. Noise. But watch, yeah, I've seen a couple Wyatt Stag videos. So I've noticed people bringing them up a lot lately. 120,000. I don't know. Do we want to fucking just watch the Fuentes stream? I guess we could. I just feel like I don't, I don't know. I don't care that much, but I feel like it's something happening, so. Yeah, what is it on Rumble or where's it on? Nothing ever happens. You'd rather have breakers. Well, breakers is not an option. Let's do a little bit. Jeez, what's the worst that could fucking happen?
I got the alert from a friend of mine who I believe was either at the event or had friends at the event.
Hold on, guys.
At UV.
I'll mute the whispers too. Don't worry.
A friend of mine texted me and said, Charlie has been shot. I said, Charlie Kirk? They said, yes. And we watched it unfold live. We're still getting updates. We don't know exactly what transpired. And again, we'll get into some of that as well. Some of the uncertainties and unanswered questions. But I am devastated and legitimately affected and struck viscerally. Such a sensational video, images, such an unspeakable, horrible tragedy. And I literally had to take a day to collect myself. Normally, this is a current events show. I'm live every night.
This is the future leader of the
and I discuss
Zoomers.
the news
It's
of the
not
day,
looking
and
good.
I've been there through many of the big developments over the years. Same day, January 6th, Trump assassination attempt, the elections, the pandemic. But this one was different. And I think everybody feels that way about it. It felt like a nightmare. That's the only way that I can accurately describe it, actually.
Don't watch it, they'll ban you.
Throughout
There's
the
people
entire
who
day
react.
yesterday, I just could not.
There's multiple react channels to Fuentes that are up on YouTube. I've seen them before. And these are videos, not just streams, actual videos.
Charlie Kirk. I watched his Wikipedia page go from Charlie Kirk is to Charlie Kirk was. It doesn't feel real. It feels like a nightmare that we'll never wake up from. And I say that as somebody who was not even a fan, not a friend, and actually an adversary, a foe. I can only imagine what his friends, his colleagues, and especially his wife, his young children, you can only imagine what they're going through.
So he admitted,
So, what
he didn't
happened
say
yesterday
enemy,
is
but he
still
said
so raw
adversary.
and so
Admitted it's
sensitive.
an adversary
The
and
country is
said he was so
profoundly affected, at
shaken.
least some of it is.
He was crying
We'll talk
yesterday,
about that too.
bawling in his bed.
And so tonight I'm going to try to the best of my ability, carry out my responsibility. I believe, and I think you know, that I'm somebody that many of the young people, young conservatives are looking up to. I have a lot of credibility with the far right, the radical right.
Well, it might be
Throughout his
decreasing.
career, Charlie Kirk always characterized me as a troll. I don't say that with any malice at this point in time, but that's what he said. And many in Turning Point USA said that I and my followers are nihilistic. We only want destruction. And I think that I have an obligation to the country. I think I have an obligation to God. I think I have an obligation to all of you. I think I have responsibility to prove that that is not true. It's not about me, but now that it is the morning after, the day has dawned where Charlie Kirk is now dead at the hands of some unknown attacker. It is our responsibility, mine and all of ours, to step up and to get serious. To the extent that politics was fun or we took it lightly, I think we now realize it just got very real. It's been real. People talk about a civil war. They say a war is coming. Some say we're already in one. We have an obligation now. The leaders, the spokesmen, the men, the young men, the elderly men, we have an obligation to lead. And I want to start, before we get into any of it, by saying this, just as a general note. I've been around now for 7 or 8 years. That's not a very long time, but it's long enough. I've lived through a lot of these events, Charlottesville, January 6th, the Groyper War, many things. And I know that in my career, I've made a lot of mistakes.
A nice Rumble feed here.
I've done things I regret, said things I regret. I've made a lot of the same mistakes twice. And I've been lucky because I've lived and I have this platform and I'm able to speak to all of you in spite of that. And I think maybe one of the reasons why is because I have been afforded the opportunity to learn a lot.
Is he even saying anything? I'm waiting to see if is he going to make a call to action or not, because that's the important thing. That's literally the important thing. Dude, the Rumble feed is like fucking shitting the bed right now.
In the center of this cultural
It's not my internet.
moment, whatever you want to call that. As an archetypal, disaffected young white man, angry young white man, Trump supporter, however you want to characterize that, I have been in the thick of it for a very long time. And seeing many crises and tragedies and things that we cannot explain, things that are difficult to cope with. I will say first, as I said, as a general note before we move on, it cannot be overstated how important it is in a time like this to put our intentions in alignment with the will of God.
That huge
Everybody's
buildup.
very emotional.
Say
Everybody is
something.
whipped up.
Literally
and rightfully
anything,
so.
you pussy. God damn.
Justifiably so. People are furious. I don't know that the left fully understands that. I don't know that normies fully understand that. People are absolutely beside themselves. I've never seen the right wing more angry, more furious, and this has been building. Here we are.
Oh shit! Did the Rumble feed crap out completely?
Today, the day after Charlie Kirk has been
God.
killed, but
Can
we're
I
starting
lower the quality? Maybe will that help? We'll go to
here in the
360p.
middle of the story. It's been going on for over a decade.
I'm just gonna skip to the live if it'll let me. Fuck. Goddamn Rumble! I know people are gonna say it's because there's like 100,000 fucking people. Oh man, look at
When
those
they're
American
confusing,
flags.
When we feel
feeling
justifiably
patriotic.
angry, wrathful, prideful, that's the test. That's when it counts.
And so, are you gonna tell us to do
And
nothing?
that is when mature
Is that what's
people,
happening?
and I recognize the folly in me saying that. I don't consider myself an extremely mature person. I think I'm a frivolous person in many ways. But it's an obligation for all of us to grow up now and recognize the gravity of the situation we're in, the peril that we're all in. And we have to ask ourselves, what are our intentions?
Yeah. What are they? What are
We
they,
have to
dear
set them
leader?
intentionally. We have to set them in alignment with God.
Dude, how do
with the
people
gospel.
listen to this shit?
We have to think not just about the present moment and what we're feeling, but about
Are Zoomers
long
really
term,
this cooked?
the good
Like
of
their
our
brains
country,
are just fried
the good
completely.
of our fellow
They
countrymen,
listen to this
both the
word
people we
salad.
agree with and disagree with, our children, our progeny. And we have to think about that moment before God. We have to think about our moment before God in judgment. And we're asked about that golden rule. We don't save ourselves. We approach God with humility. We approach the judgment as weak, as mortal, fallen. Before we take up arms, before we relish in our anger and sit with it, sit with our rage and resentment and fuel it and get into these loops, feedback loops, I think it is so important. And this is why I said last night I wasn't going to do a show, and I really meant it. And I think everybody needed one night at least to sleep on this, to
You would have think like Jesus had died a second time,
pray,
legitimately,
and to pray not just for the repose of
Or a
Charlie
third
Kirk's
time,
soul and for
or a
his
fourth
wife
time,
and
or
for
a
his two
fifth
young
time,
children and for
or a
the
sixth
people
time.
affected in his organization and for the people that were closest to him, but also to pray for the wisdom, the strength, the prudence, the humility, the fortitude to approach this in the right way. Because how we respond to this tragedy, like all of these events, like all of the persecution, all of the suffering, the anguish, it will define us. It will define our country. It is life or death here. And what I am urging at the very outset of this, at the minimum, is caution. Let us not be hasty.
Oh,
If you're
Benjamin, I
thinking
don't
of
understand
picking
what's
up
going
arms,
on.
Put them down.
You have 30 seconds to
And if you
explain.
can't be convinced altogether,
See,
put
he's
them
telling
down
people
today.
not to do
Put
shit.
them down tomorrow.
See, he's telling people not to act. I wonder if that'll
Let us
piss
be
people off.
cautious. Let us be prudent.
Because yesterday,
Let's
everyone was
think.
telling me there was going to be a happening.
Let's get right.
Well, your dear
Let's get
leader,
right with God
your
before
Mexican
we
gay
act
cat
hastily.
boy, is telling you
And the
nothing
reason I
ever
say that
happens.
I have come to this reaction over many years, seeing many crises, is because not only is there a spiritual dimension to all of this, and the devil uses our emotions against us, uses our best intentions, our best inclinations.
Why would he incite
against
violence?
us,
You want to be arrested? What, you mean like January
to
6th,
doubt
Temison,
our
you
faith
dumb
in
fuck?
God, that God is both
Oh, did you
just
forget about January 6th?
and merciful, our
Did you
faith in
forget?
God that He will
Did you
deliver
conveniently
the
forget about
vengeance
January
that
6th?
we are told is
I
not
bet
in
you
our
did,
hands.
retard.
trust in his plan and not create our own. It's not just for the spiritual reasons, but also for the political reasons. Ask yourself, we all recognize this is a watershed moment. We're never going back from this. This is the shot heard around the world, literally. One shot, one kill, an international incident, and a outpouring of both love and affection in the vigils that you see for Charlie Kirk across the country, but also in anger and resentment, hatred, people ridiculing his death. All of these different things. It's important also to understand that politically, it is in crises like these when we become instrumentalized.
So how long
by
has he been
forces
going
outside
on?
of
We've been
our
listening to this,
control.
what, like 12 minutes,
When we
10 to
take
12
our eye
minutes,
off the ball,
and he said fucking
and
nothing
I don't
except
want
don't
these
do
to
shit,
cease this
pussy.
moment now.
Which wasn't that what I was saying yesterday? You guys wouldn't do jack shit. That this guy's gonna die. Everyone's gonna forget about it in a week. If I didn't say that, I was thinking it.
That's why they do
Your dear leader is telling you don't do nothing. You know, do nothing, and you know, just pray to God and things will be better or something. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck he's saying. Most of this has been word salad.
Become unwitting instruments of forces beyond their control, beyond their understanding. They become
Charlie Kirk's not worth doing shit about. I agree, but everyone told me he was the most famous man who ever lived yesterday. They told me he was more important than the president. They told me he was, you know, he was almost on the same level as Jesus, which is probably why Fuentes is making all these comparisons. That's what you guys told me. Or not you guys. I mean the totally organic fans. They came in.
From the kind of wrath, anger, vengefulness that will surely land us
Almost 160. That I feel like Rumble just bots their streams. Like, how could you listen to this shit? He's not saying anything.
Lay down your arms. Those that live by the sword will perish by the sword. Remember what Christ said.
You're right. So do nothing, take it up the ass forever.
All of us. Death, suffering.
Okay, so just
martyrdom
vote
in
harder. Is
some
that what we're
cases.
doing? We're voting harder to win.
It's all part of it.
This is supposedly
It's all
the
part of life.
alt-right. This guy
And not to
is
be
the king of the
fatalistic and
alt-right
not to minimize
Zoomers, I've been told.
But as a Christian, we can't always talk about the prosperity gospel. We can't always talk about making money or prosperity and the kumbaya. We also have to talk about the other side of things, which is that we have a Lord and Savior that was crucified on the cross by our sins, by our own iniquities, all of us, and not just the killers and the scoundrels and not just the obviously evil people, but also sometimes ourselves. Assuredly, everybody, you and I, everybody. So we have to take those things into consideration. We have to be humble about these things. And so that's just a word of caution. That's me trying to do my best to be responsible here before we get into the larger subject. So
We haven't even gotten to the
we'll talk
subject.
about it now. As you know, Charlie Kirk was assassinated yesterday afternoon doing one of his Change My Mind events, his college tour. It was one of the first stops on his new college tour in Utah. Started out like any other day. And I'm sure for him it was just another day. He's done this hundreds of times. He got dressed, he went to the event, talked it up with politicians and friends of his, said this is going to be a great event, filmed TikToks, and all of a sudden a shot rang out. He died, I assume, instantly, although some of the details are uncertain. People fled. He's now gone. And the first thing I want to say about it after the word of caution is this. Of course, as I said, I was not a friend of Charlie Kirk's at all. I didn't like him. He didn't like me. We had a lot of differences, ideologically, politically, and we fought viciously. He did a lot to stifle my career and suppressed me in many ways, and I antagonized him a lot and mocked him and ridiculed him and attacked his credibility. He was my opponent. But I would never wish death upon him. or anything like that. And
I mean, that goes without
Charlie Kirk
saying,
never had
though.
a kind word to say about me in his life.
The only people who
Now
are
that he has
celebrating
died out,
his
there's
death
some
are the
feelings
leftist
about him.
insane fucks. Like, I
Again,
don't
do
think
agree with him.
anyone
I
else
considered him
was
part of the
celebrating that.
political
I don't think so.
establishment. In many ways, I considered him part of the problem.
Yeah, considered him part of the
It is
problem.
undeniable that he was a towering figure in American conservatism. It's undeniable. He was ambitious. He was a hard worker.
He was my opponent. I loved him.
He did things I
He made
cannot do.
love to me.
A lot of people
But I
said
put on
after
the
his
Catboy
passing,
ears
saw
and I
some people
spread
make
my
oblique
cheeks.
references to it. They said, well,
He made love
if
to me
Charlie
like a
Kirk was
brother.
assassinated, now the far right will step up. I don't know that there's anyone that could fill his shoes. I don't know that there's anyone that can do what he did. He died at 31 years old and left a legacy that many people could not achieve in many lifetimes. He hosted a show 3 hours a day. He went and faced down
He's
his
making
enemies
his star
in
long so he
debate.
can't refund on
He
stream.
would take on almost
Neuralink
any
Nick, we stopped
challengers. I
playing
say
Borderlands
almost because
like
he wouldn't
well
debate
over an
me,
hour
of course,
ago,
but
didn't we?
nevertheless, would debate anybody, anywhere, stare them down, and people don't know how difficult that is. He would sit there for hours on any subject.
I
and then
played
he
an
would
entire
return
Breakers
home
match plus the
from
queue, and he
command
hasn't
center and
said
direct the
anything
largest
yet.
Youth organization, the most ambitious project.
He did say one thing: put down your
conservative politics
arms.
maybe
That's
ever.
what he said.
And he did it all before the age of 31.
Which
An
I mean,
absolutely brilliant,
to be clear,
sharp, fierce.
I side with him. I don't think Charlie Kirk is worth like dying over, but I just find it funny that all of the supposed like right-wing people yesterday in this stream were like, dude, this is it. This is happening. We're all going to get together. We're all going to start, insert Fed post here. And now, Fuentes is saying, no, don't do anything, vote harder or whatever. Okay, the Rumble feed is fucking up again. Please stop. Hello?
And ultimately, that is why he was killed.
Shit. Let me rewind. That's a sentence I actually wanted to hear.
We had our disagreements. Where we did agree is that he would go to these college campuses and proclaim the name of Jesus Christ. And ultimately, that is why he was killed. Everyone will be persecuted for the sake of Jesus Christ. Anyone, everyone, fighting and winning that spiritual battle for Christ and for his kingdom will be persecuted for his sake. And I don't believe Charlie Kirk was any different. We disagreed on much, but we agreed about abortion. We agreed about feminism. We agreed about many of the other moral, social ills of the country. And when you look,
God damn it, Rumble. Really? This site sucks, man. People are like, dude, Synth, you gotta start putting everything on Rumble.
Opponents
And I'm not gonna tell the story for the
of
millionth
conservative
time.
movement of all
But
stripes,
Rumble's
they are the ones
site is so
championing
dog shit.
transgenderism, which goes by another name, mutilation of the body, a disordering of the soul. It's the proponents of abortion, which is some form of child sacrifice, at the minimum, infanticide. These are the most vicious, violent, hateful detractors.
Am I
of
worried
even a
that
moderate
DSP is going to
conservative
outlive
like
me?
Charlie
Well,
Kirk,
DSP
because he
is
stood up for
immortal. He's
those
going to outlive all
biblical
of us.
values.
So
I'll
I'm not
say it
worried
better,
about it. It's just a
Christian values.
fact.
Christian morality, for Christ himself, for the truth incarnate.
Fuentes wants me to vote for Kanye
And
West.
for that, I consider him a true martyr. And I hope his reward is in heaven. I'll also say he was clearly a loving father, a loving husband. He was beloved by millions of people. That is obvious. And although I do not count myself among his fans, it was clear that millions upon millions of decent, earnest, good people, Christians, patriots, they did love him. And he belongs to them.
Well,
And out of respect for them, I say that Charlie Kirk was a good man. God bless him.
all right. You guys can tell me if he ever says anything interesting other than violence bad, vote harder, or whatever. Again, famous alt-right figure. Oh, right, I muted this. Famous alt-right figure Nick Fuentes says, do nothing. Now, again, I agree, but that's not my fucking point. I agree for almost a completely different reason. But I do agree that absolutely you should not be doing shit over this. But he's just doing this for clout? Yes, I have to agree. Listen, he's got a presidential campaign that I'm sure will be very successful. Fuentes is more soy than Europe silently watching how Putin invades Ukraine. I'm not gonna comment on the Ukraine shit, to be honest. Like, honestly, me and Small Dude were almost on the same page on that shit, where it's just like, listen, I don't really have a personal investment in either side of this conflict. Like, I just feel like this is, you know, like, I have no love for Ukrainians or Russians. I am very, I made plenty of Slav jokes over time. Shit, maybe I should have read that. I think I just have to destroy the building. That's it. Oh, come on, bitch. Really? Frame 1, motherfucker?
Everybody okay? Loud and clear.
Did I get the grab for these guys? I can't remember. Well, let's find out. Yep. Oh, no, I didn't, actually. Damn it. I didn't buy it. Fuck. Alright, I need to hijack a vehicle. Yeah, this will destroy it pretty fast. As long as I... Fuck, I pressed the wrong button. God damn it. That's gonna make this a little more difficult. There we go. If I had to pick one gay side to be cool with, would it be the tops or the bottoms? Obviously the tops. If you're friends with the bottoms, you're a Redditor. If you're friends with the tops, well, you're probably also a degenerate, but you're a different kind of degenerate, more respectable. What do you mean? How's that synth sus? So you would rather be friends with the people who would take it up the ass? Fuck you. That's the least sus of those two by far. You would be the what? Alter, you fucking retard. What do you think cool with means, you fucking fag? That does not mean I have sex with them. Yeah, you're projecting because you're a homo. You're one of the 24%, you fucking bitch. I'm gonna execute you. In Minecraft, yes. Listen, yeah, since I'm a comedian and nothing I say is ever serious, everything that I say is in Minecraft. Or Roblox, or... Just add allegedly to every sentence as well. That anytime I've ever said something. Allegedly. Tops are rapists and serial killers. Bottoms are femboys and soy boys. Yeah, wouldn't you rather be friends with a serial killer and a rapist than a soy boy? Hey, you guys are all friends with me, so you're friends with a future serial killer. Yeah. Ooh, perfect, dude. Fucking bullseye, motherfucker. Right on the fucking center. Got away with Kirk. Who's next? That's what I'm saying. Like, people take the shit too seriously. Like, you know, like... Listen, I never have asked anybody to agree with everything I say, even if I do get mad when people disagree with my obviously correct opinions. But, like, legitimately, if I didn't get so easily pissed off, and it's not rage bait, it's just in general, I get easily pissed off. Obviously, it's easy to rage bait if you know what makes me mad. I think a lot of people have figured that out. Fuck, where was I going with this? I don't know. Yeah, who cares? That Fuentes shit was painful as fuck. I really hope there's not a legion of, like, a Maramut, like 100,000 Maramuts watching that shit, like, yeah, he's such a genius, you know what I mean? What's in my body? In my body? That's literally exactly what I'm imagining. But, regardless. But, like, legitimately, he's just saying word salad. I've seen plenty of based clips from the dude. But this just feels like 100% political. Like, listen, there's literally nothing wrong with saying, like, okay, obviously, he was my enemy. He didn't want to use the word enemy. He said adversary. Okay, he was my political opponent, but obviously I did not wish any harm upon him. Okay, sure, there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't take a million, like how fucking long did it take him to say that shit? Like 20 fucking minutes? And then the only other thing he said was, I'm not getting the gold. The only other thing he said was, you know, no violence, don't do nothing, pray to God, and... Yeah, I ain't getting 120. I had to come back with better powers, I think. Actually, that's not right. There is a power that's better for this. Hold on, I just remembered. I might be able to do this. But it's just like, how do we watch 20 fucking minutes and he says 2 things? Oh, you can only use Hammer Fist. Never mind. I didn't read. Okay, we'll come back after I upgrade this later. That's the problem with some of these challenges, is you can't really complete them from the beginning. I mean, it's probably possible, but they're really designed for you to get the gold when you have all the upgrades, you know, which you have to unlock by doing more story missions. Shit. That's the only problem with doing the jump sometimes. Ooh, I got that one. Oh, it's all the way back at the bottom, isn't it? Fuck. I might be able to get gold. I just gotta spam the jump and hope I grab it every time. Fuck. Well, the run's dead. Damn it. There's no retry in this game, I don't think. Is there? Is there a fucking retry button? Fuck. Alright, hold on. Damn it, dude. Why is there not a retry? There's no fucking retry, dude. Wait, I think I can retry by just leaving. If I leave the target area. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, here we go. The stream is up to 174,000. Gee, what the... Who the fuck are these people? Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Is Rumble bot? Probably. I feel like that's too high. I know he's very popular, but that's like insanely high. I mean, I can't prove it, but if I had to guess, I would say yes. Four, five. No! Oh my god, dude. Oh, that hurts. Because I couldn't land on top of it. I can definitely do it, though. You should check out my levels of brown. What does that mean? How do I check out your levels of brown? Are you teaching a course? What do you... give me some context for what the fuck you're talking about. What the... Dude, he stopped gluing onto the wall. Why did he do that? Damn it. Fuck. I don't know why he unglued to the wall. I don't know why that happened. I think maybe because I turned the camera by accident too far to the left. So, like, me pressing forward was at such an angle that, it thought I wanted to leap off the building. Your profile picture says it all. I mean, you're saying that as if I can see what the fuck your profile is from the tiny ass circle. Fuck, I was too slow. God damn it, dude. I didn't even land on it that time either. Fuck. I can do this. I know it would be easier with more upgrades, but the fact that I can do it makes me want to do it, you know? Am I okay with the events that give points, or... Hold on, I'll read that in a second. Fuck. I botched that so fucking hard because my patience is in the toilet, dude. Like, you can tell when I get impatient, like, I just get so sloppy. That's the ADHD curse, man. The moment that, like, you get annoyed or can't focus anymore, like, it's just gonna take 10 times more tries. And the thing is, like, it's not like I can take a breather and suddenly get my patience back. That's not how it works. Like, I just now have to beat my head against the wall until I stop making mistakes. I shouldn't have high jumped there. You got... Dude, oh my... why is the, like, magnet radius... I didn't want to say the word suck, but why is that orb have way less of a like a magnet radius? Not suck. Not the word suck. There's no suck. Why didn't you grab that one, you fucking bitch? You stupid fuck. Hell my... I'm so mad now. Now it's gonna take 20 tries because I'm mad. His profile pic was Thomas's real face. I think Mexican-looking dude behind wine storage banned him. Okay, yeah, ban people doing that shit, I guess. Alright, this has got to be the time. Alright, yeah, I think I got it, yeah. Yeah. Wowie Zowie. We love our Wowie Zowies here. They're never said sarcastically, they're just said unenthusiastically. Big difference. See what we got Thomas into now. He's got a professional synth cell stalker, and it's all your fault. It's actually Thomas's fault because his fucking real name has been his YouTube channel name forever. It's like I'm pretty sure I did not dox Thomas. Now, if he had never appeared on my channel, he'd be fine, but you can't blame me on that shit. That's his choice. Bim's lair was taken down? Oh man, that fucking sucks. Well, the good news is, I'm sure people archived every single ROM that was on there.
I think I might be able to get you close to McMullen. The news has been showing an endless loop of Blackwatch scientific teams turning up at hives. Those teams have to be working for McMullen, right? If they are, then one of them has got to know how to get to him. Get into one of those areas and draw McMullen in.
McMullen is the key to all of this.
What the fuck? That cutscene just suddenly end? It's just like, McMullen's the key to all this. Alright, cut to black.
What happened to me.
The hell?
I need to draw him out.
Always hated this game? This game's awesome. How could you fucking hate this game? Now in hard mode, it's kind of bullshit sometimes, but it's still pretty fun. Oh, is it? Oh, it's just down for maintenance? Okay. False flag. Fake news. Nothing ever happens. Infamous is definitely better than this. Bro, when we were playing Infamous, everyone said Prototype was better, and now that we're playing Prototype, people are saying Infamous is better? Make up your goddamn minds! I know you're not all one person. I know, you don't have to say it. You don't have to say it, I know. Okay, I get it. Oh shit. Fuck. Here, let's use the ground spike. Yeah, enemies have too much health on this difficulty. But it's fine. It's still a decent damage. I feel like the sword is the only thing that kills everything easily in this game.
Confirmed sighting requesting support.
All of Juarez the Cartel is better than this Cape shit game. Are you trying to do a more retarded version of doing a stream request? Like, insulting the current game is maybe the worst possible way you could get me to play or request a game. Like, I honestly don't think there's a worse way than that. Like, if anything, it makes me just think you have dog shit taste. This is a fucking classic. Alright, I don't think I can sabotage it in front of them, can I? Maybe I can.
Come out, Germ. Don't you want to...
Wait, you can?
What the hell's going on down
They
there?
just let you do it in front of the— oh my god, the stealth in this game is so stupid. It's like, what's even the point of the stealth?
What the? Units 3 and 4 are reporting clean? Interesting. Looks like infection levels are dropping throughout the area.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with the guy who's reprogramming our viral infectors right in front of us.
Please, target.
Let me stealth kill this guy. Yeah. Stealthy.
Tornado 5, gunner hit stable. I said stable. Site's clear, sir.
Yeah, the original Deus Ex is a great game.
People were clean across
Yeah, I'm if I stream it, I'll stream a modded version since I've already played it unmodded. I know there's a lot of good. I've heard there's a few good overhaul type mods. Dun dun dun.
taking us out. Hold on. We're moving.
He knows, cause he's one of them. They're, you know, one of us, I guess.
McMullen's gone. Son of
Yeah, he noticed. His noticing turned on. He's like, I don't know. That guy doesn't look normal.
Engaging. Watch your back. Hostile shot. Clock is firing. Clear.
Where did the grenade launcher? Oh, there it is. Pick it up. Where's the fucking... oh my god. Am I blind? I can't lock onto the... Did the Apache get destroyed by something else? What the fuck? I don't know where it went. Oh, I'm getting airstrike. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. They were dropping airstrikes on me.
Copy, it won't stay dark. Keep on it.
NPCs be like, did Ted always have tentacles? And she, did Ted always have tentacles? Well, the quest is called Errand Boy. You're Karen's little errand boy. Yeah, what the fuck? This fucking bitch. Why are we doing this bitch's bidding again? E. Yasuke. CDPR bringing out updates and fucking all of the Gunner mods for Cyberpunk 2077. What did they even up? Why are they still updating the game? I mean, genuinely, like, Normally you'd be like, oh, this shows how much they love the game, but it's like, at this point, is that actually love? I mean, the game, they've overhauled the game twice. There's not, I mean, why even fucking update it if it might break mods, you know? Alright, I remember this building is kind of annoying to run up because of the precision. Hold on. If you can line up the camera. You can climb it up the slow way. I forget actually how to do that. I might have to look it up. I think you have to grab the wall. That's what you do. God damn it, camera! Really? What? This fucking camera. Very combo. Yeah, whatever. Stupid tutorial bullshit. Alright, I just want to stand... Dude, I can't... the camera actually locks sometimes. I don't know what causes it. Yeah, like, I can just do this. But sometimes when... Okay, I'm literally just holding the stick directly up. Please stop. I'm not gonna touch the camera. Okay. Chat's not gonna believe me, so let's straighten the camera. And I'll show you. Watch. I didn't touch the right... Look! It's doing it on its own! It's because the camera is turning slightly to the left for some reason. Stop. Why do you let go? Oh my god, I just want to climb this. Why? Stop. Camera, please. Why? Dude, the camera is unbelievably bad for shit like this. Stop. Please. I literally... Because the camera... Oh my god. Stop, dude, please. Okay. Yeah, go halfway and then jump. Yeah, can I just jump? Okay. We got it. I'm going the wrong way. Since begging police to various things become a meme. Yeah, I know. Well, I noticed when people... People latched on to Sammy please, so, you know, I'm just like... I don't know, that is kind of funny. Might as well just lean into the meme. Yeah, please make my own clothing merch. I want to justify giving money to you, sir. I mean, I guess I could try and contact one of those merch people who will, like, send you designs or whatever the fuck, but I just haven't wanted to bother, because, like, I'm the type of guy where they'll send me designs of, like, these are all shit. Like, you should be ashamed. These are dog shit. Now, send me one about getting some free rope. Trust me, it's just a meme, bro. It has nothing to do with with hanging or any of that. It's just a meme. Yeah, that kind of is an autism moment, jokes aside. Well, that's the thing, like, if I can't be honest, I'd rather just not deal with it, you know? I'm not gonna sell complete garbage. It's gotta be something people actually want. Alright, this will save me from death. I should have bought that one a while ago. When do you actually unlock the critical mass abilities? It must be a story mission. Oh, that's why I didn't buy the Hunter Throw. It's 250,000 fucking evolution points. Put my banner on a shirt. Well, we're constantly changing the banner. I can't put it on a shirt. Man, it's only 11 o'clock and I'm feeling fucking tired, guys. It's not a good sign. I don't really have a backup game after this. I know there was a couple new games I didn't play, like Nightling and Lost Soulside, but people were telling me Lost Soulside sucked. I could try the Nightling, but not today because I'm tired. I need a different mindless game that I feel like playing that is fun. I'm honestly looking for one right now. I'm looking for a game I could just like chill out and play. That's just a good time. Not necessarily for the stream, but for my private time, I'd say.
Got a disturbance.
Do I think you'd have success cold approaching in synth cell merch? Yes.
Have enough.
It's
I
the
need
ultimate
you to go
pussy
inside
magnet.
the hive, the substance at the center, the material the virus is producing. I think it's the key. With it, I think I
Julia,
can
that's
reverse the
pretty
effect
cool.
of the virus. And Alex, for what it's worth, I'm sorry it had to play out like this.
Don't be sorry. Just cure this thing.
That sounded like she was gonna betray me, is what that sounded like. Betrayal? Karen betray me? No, that would never happen. Yeah, I've definitely heard of Daemon X Machina. I haven't played it, but yeah. Oh, is this the first boss? I remember all the boss fights on hard are like fucking annoying as fuck. I do remember that. Must collect genetic material. Wowie zowie. Collect the yellow orbs. What a great game. I'm getting the orbs.
Mercer, you're a hard man to find.
Oh yeah, it's just a normal guy, except he's not a normal
I've
guy.
been looking forward to this.
He's the final boss actually, but
Who are you?
it seems like you're literally fighting a normal
You
guy.
should pick your friends more carefully, Mercer.
You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
So that's what he gets.
Oh yeah, he can shock you if you do that at the wrong time.
Time's running out, Mercer. Your little friends want to come out to play.
Oh my god, that's not suspicious at all that he knew when the minions would show up. Damn, they've got a lot of health.
Always this restless little bundle of energy. Like you're afraid that any minute you're gonna burn out.
What the fuck are you talking about? You just met me, you motherfucker. What do you... He's like, yes, you're always just like this, Mercer. How the fuck do you know? Trust me, this is the best way of doing this. This might be lame, but I do remember the boss strategies from trial and error. Some things you don't forget even 4 years later, you know?
Squad, on me! Squad, on me!
You want to say it a third time? Can I shoot grenades at him? How well does that work? Well, he's got to stop spamming grenades first. Dude, grenades do nothing. He's just eating the grenades. And like, Merce is like, yes, that is a normal human. The guy is like taking a million grenade launcher shots to the face. And no, nothing suspicious here. The whip fist is way more fucking damage. Damn it, I didn't wait long enough. Alright. Got his ass. Blammo. You guys think he's dead? He's not. Yeah, grab him, but don't absorb him. Just hold on to him. That's a smart move.
You think you've won, Mercer? You don't even know what fucking game you're playing. Well, I can tell you all you need to know about Penn Station.
Oh no, memories. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Oh, he said words. That's such a bad trope.
I feel sorry for you.
That whole fight. That whole fucking fight, we whoop his ass, and we lost in the cutscene because he said words.
Bring in the containment
Oh,
device.
Jesus fuck. All right, like,
Can't control my body.
yeah, our powers get
Can't
fucked
even
up.
see straight.
Yeah. My powers are useless, but my other powers are fine.
Take Zeus down now!
Wow, I did it, guys. I escaped. I dashed around a building. That was easy. See, all you have to do is break line of sight, and then, like, immediately it's over. Yeah, taking away powers does suck. Especially because now it means I gotta stick to the main missions until I get them back. Running away, the ultimate power fantasy. Indeed. Yeah, honestly, this game, I mean, again, I have to keep saying I'm playing this on hard, but even on normal, this game is not like Mercer is not this unstoppable god. Like, he really can just get gunned down. Like, you can get juggled by missiles in this game. I remember that distinctly, that happening to me. Like, homing missiles, comboing the shit out of me. I just get hit with like 3 in a row. Feds released video of the shooter jumping off the roof and escaping. Oh, and they somehow didn't get him after that, though. They have footage of him jumping off the roof, but they lost him. That tip was for a move I don't even have. Yeah, all those workouts I did came in handy, guys. I ran from Utah all the way to Virginia. I got my mom's private jet. Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Brian. I was forgetting my own story. Hold on. Yeah, yesterday was very busy for me, so, you know, I just... It's a little bit of a blur. I don't remember exactly what happened.
Man, you look like shit, but this might help.
McMullen?
No, but they're watching someone for him. Okay, it's this doctor named Bradley Ragland.
Where is he?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's a good guy. Okay, you find him. He helps us get to McMullen. He's uptown at St. Paul's Hospital. He runs the morgue there. Wait, hold up. There's more. Alright, so I did some research on Hope, Idaho. It was an army town. On July 21st, 1969, it vanishes from the map. The official word was that it was an anti-government gun nut standoff. Some militia killed a bunch of people. and the feds
Interesting.
killed the militia. Now, there was only one survivor. Notice a girl. Second
You were allowed to talk about that kind of conspiracy shit back in this time.
who looks an awful lot like a college student these days. Not bad for 55 years old.
Dun, dun, dun.
It was an experiment.
How could you possibly know that?
The people I've killed, they're in me. I can hear them. See
They're in me.
what they've done.
Fuck are you talking about?
I can understand it all. I'm supposed to do these things, but it's right. I can feel it.
Dude, why is he...
Ragland.
I know he's not, like... It's not him. Like, the twist is you're not actually Alex Mercer. You're just, like, the virus gains sentience, basically. But it's like... He's just doing all this creepy shit with his sister. It's just funny.
My back feels like it's beating on me.
Oh my god, ew, ew, ew. Ew, gross ass tumor on my back. You wouldn't get his scent, you don't have a sister. Never mind, I don't want to get it. I feel like I was about to get trapped into a conversation I didn't really want to have, but it's just like, usually it's the fucking opposite. You know, like the people who like that shit don't have a sister, except for the true freaks, in which case, you know, some of you motherfuckers, well, there's no hope for you. You're being executed in the regime. Sorry. I don't make the rules, except I am making the rules, and you're going to be executed. But I'm not making the rules. What's with all the solar shit? Mod solar, unbanned solar, what the fuck? Will I be streaming the Nintendo Direct? No, I'll be sleeping. I will definitely be asleep, man. Oh, what move do I need? Knuckle Shockwave? Okay. Triangle Circle. Okay, got it.
Structures in the parietal lobe resembling parasitic infection.
Dr. Ragland?
Already said I won't do
We
it.
might do a Doom Hour. If we do one,
I'm impressed.
it'll probably have to be
What is it
soon
you want exactly?
because I'm
Stopping the virus.
tired as fuck.
Why?
Cause I got this goo on me.
You could say I'm symptomatic. So pick a side.
I'll tell you what I know. But first, we need to find where the military has Patient Zero.
Okay, and that's the end of the cutscene.
Okay, the bodies from the first.
The middleware shit in this game is funny as fuck, but this is back when games knew where the budget needed to be. The budget needed to be in the gameplay, not in the fucking cutscenes, okay? They only had an hour of cutscenes in the budget, right? So that meant some of these cutscenes gotta just end, dude. They gotta just fucking end. Move on to the next thing. Say the rest during gameplay. Yep, proper game design. I mean, unironically, like, if you're given just a budget and you're not told how to spend it, and you need to make a good video game, you want to spend most of that on the gameplay. Everything else is secondary, you know? Alright, I must consume. I don't have a military disguise, though. I'm gonna have to get one. Yes, investigate me falling off a building. So I can stealth kill one of you motherfuckers. Oh, sorry. Dude, the random dialogue from these guys is actually pretty good. Go fuck yourself. That's realistic. That is absolutely what would fucking happen. Damn it, who's looking at this guy? Stop looking at him! Look somewhere else. Now they're just standing over here. They're supposed to be standing over there. Dude, these guys are fucking based. I forgot how based these guys are. Damn it. I'll just take maybe... I don't think the line of sight's that far. I might be able to take this guy's buddy. Yep. Stealth. Oh, yeah, that was the wrong tank. Fuck. Sorry, I'm really getting fucking tired, man. Alright, this is the last mission. Then maybe I'll read a couple Doom Hour stories. I really am getting tired. That is not a joke. There we go. Wait, that's still... I was still taking damage. Oh, that's fucking brutal. I like that animation.
I need to find them.
Oh, shit. Finally, your Euro cells will get an early night of 6 a.m. Listen, you guys are allowed to sleep at any time, I promise. I mean, if you clicked on the stream, you'll have the link to the unlisted VOD, you know? So you can just watch the rest if you want. No video watching segment? No, I'm too tired to, like, react. The truth is, I didn't talk about it, but I kind of didn't sleep for the last 2 hours. I mean, 6 hours of sleep isn't the worst thing in the world, but...
How do you catch the
Oh,
attention
great.
of
My controller battery's low.
all his men?
But, yeah, like, I was woken up by my mother shouting directly outside of my bedroom with the door open. You know, just didn't give a single fuck. And, normally I'd just go back to sleep, but since they were still talking, I pulled my phone out and read a few VOD comments and got so pissed off that I couldn't fall back asleep. Oh right, I maintained stealth, so they actually didn't detect me. Nice. Fuck. That plan didn't work out that well. Okay, I actually didn't mean to do that. I wanted to just grab that guy. Oh god, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Deploying package pattern gold. Hold until package arrival. Over.
All right.
Strike packages go. Repeat.
Hold on. I gotta leave. I need to literally just escape. Okay, now I can eat these guys. Yeah.
Killbot Void, abort and return. Strike status neutral, over.
Individuals raided that previous zone tower. In the zone. Fly a fry. Go, Otto.
Jesus. Why did their... Wait a minute. Why is it when I get into the tanks that they have less health than the other tanks when I'm not in them? That's fucking... That makes no sense. No, it's- I sometimes forget how much fucking damage these motherfuckers... Oh, right. I have no powers. I somehow forgot I have no powers. Even though that's literally the entire plot of this fucking mission.
Fire it, Otto. Fire, fire. Reporting at the incursion, over. Nope. Captain left at 10-12. Red Sheriff just lost the hard point. I'm reassigning additional support to your position. Don't make me cut down there.
Alright, now what are we doing?
Unleashing on hostiles.
I gotta take out these two?
Clear the zone. Tornado 5 on Mildred.
Yeah, look how much fucking health they have. Jesus.
Keep shooting till it's dead and gone. Hitting it. Warning. Strike package alert. Strike package alert. Warning. Strike package alert. Strike package alert.
What was that shit about?
Not gonna sweat this. Attempt to acquire.
Alright. Any more reinforcements? Are we good?
God damn it! Fire 2 and 4! Move up! I'm out!
What the fuck? Even more reinforcements? What? This mission sucks. Oh my god. Look at how outnumbered I am. Like, what exactly is the game plan here? Oh shit. I want a game like Prototype and see more destruction elements. I don't think devs seem to give a shit about destruction anymore, unfortunately. Like, I never see anyone, like, devs... The last time I think I saw any devs try and do, like, big destruction games, it was a fucking fake-ass tech demo, and it was called Crackdown 3, you know? Like, I've seen, like, some indie games have destruction stuff, like, what was that called? Teardown? Yeah, that game was decent. I kind of like that game. Ah, shit, they saw me transform. Fuck. Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic is destruction. I think people want building destruction, not just like Minecraft-esque, like terrain destruction. You know? We want physics. I want physics for sure. That was not suspicious. Or it was like 80% suspicious, but not all the way.
Attack failed. Target is still standing.
Alright, there we go, finally.
On site at 30. We're out. Taking hit. Minimal damage, over. Sustained heavy damage. Big room for Big Daddy. See if you want to assist, you bastard.
Fuck.
Let's go find something to blow up. Enemy is on screen strike, boss. Throw this guy in the fucking slammer.
Why do I have to? Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh, I'm dead. You guys saw that, right? Please tell me you saw that.
Support to Chalk 3 at 620. Confirm target coordinates.
Did I just get killed by a zombie? I looked at chat and I think I just got... Oh no! The commander's dead? I think well, maybe I died from a zombie at the same time. I don't know.
Clusterfuck. On site at 30. We're out.
I mean, blames chat. It's not chat's fault. I look at chat. Shut up, bitch. You're just trying to be a victim. You're such a cuck, it's unreal. Alright, they don't suspect me. Can I just run up to it? Oh my... Fuck off, asshole! Oh my god. Why are they like this? Okay, I got it. We did it. Alright. I'm glad that was the end of the mission, because... Woo! I'm starting to lose it. The fatigue is kicking in.
It was perfect. They used Karen to get to me. Used the genetic material I'd collected to make a weapon to try and take me
Yeah, I'll
out.
stream
By the time I
Infamous
discovered
2
she
at
was
some
working with
point, yeah.
Blackwatch, she was gone. But I had a bigger problem. A weaponized cancer was eating me from the inside out. I needed a doctor, okay? A special kind of doctor. I needed Ragland.
How did it feel to be infected with something you couldn't control?
Like, my own body wanted me dead.
Did you ever consider how the parasite felt? An intelligent cancer ripped from its host.
Yeah, I did. Once. Right before I killed it.
Kino, Edge Kino. Yep, he got vexed. 49% of the population infected. And it's just chilling up here for some reason. That's Devin after getting vaxxed. Yeah, I'll catch up on the super chats in a second. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know if I would want to show that. But Rasputin just showed me his Inzoi's bedroom. And it's kind of disturbing. Dude, I don't know. I'm feeling so fatigued. I might just end the stream here. Let me read these super chats. Oh, the sleep deprivation is kicking in because like caffeine just puts you on borrowed time, and I think the caffeine's running low. Maybe I'll go to bed early for once. William, thanks for $5. Mark Dice's recent video shows the clips of Charlie Kirk, I'm assuming, criticizing Israel/Jews. It starts at 18 minutes 52 seconds. If you care to hear some of it, I don't really care, but people can check that out if they'd like. That's what I assumed when people were telling me about, you know, possible motive of why he'd be assassinated. Makes sense, honestly. 20 Gilo 6, thanks to the $2. When Fuentes for Chudcast. Evan Geiser, thanks to the $5. Love the political talk, originally here for the gaming. Would you ever play Manhunt on stream? It's funny how many people have asked me that. I did one time, years ago. Yeah, obviously you can play it. The next part he asks is, would that not be allowed on YouTube? Yeah, yes, you can definitely play it on YouTube. Maybe I'll try it again. I just remember really hating the controls, but you know, it was like probably 3 years ago now. Maybe I could stream it again. Complains about blacks committing crimes, gets killed by a white guy, can't make this shit up. I don't really see the connection there. What's the implication that only black people kill people? What does that mean? What did he mean by this? Yeah, and you could also write white in 3 parentheses. How white was he? Is he an Israeli white? a bird from space, perhaps, with a long beak? Mr. Bones, thanks to the 7 months of membership. We can't expect God to do all the work. Cordless Steak 36, thanks to the $5. Wow, the Fed said to do nothing. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's not looking good for the Groypers right now, I gotta be honest. I really feel like he is definitely taking advantage of the Christian crowd by, you know, invoking God's name over and over and over again over the course. You know, he said that like at least 10 times over the course of the 20 minutes. So that felt very intentional. Lumos, thanks to the £5. I'm Orthodox and I find using God as an excuse to be despicable, not encouraging Fed actions, but Christ also said, I bring not peace, but a sword. Yep. Renish Helm, thanks to 5 Canadian. This Fuentes segment is like when you ask AI for something simple and you get 5 paragraphs of irrelevant vomit instead of a clear answer. Yeah, that is the most politician. I mean, I'm not a fan, obviously, so I'm not gonna say I've heard hours of Fuentes speak, but that is the most politician I have ever heard him speak of what I have listened to, without a doubt. Dude Mon, thanks to the $5. The Russian government just expelled and criminally charged 2 thoughts caught twerking in front of a historical site. So I'm with Russia on this one. That's pretty funny. That is kind of based. Renish Helm, thanks to the 2 Canadian. Favorite pasta shape, need an Italian perspective. You know, I wish I could give you a good fucking answer, but I really can't. I feel like when it comes to pasta, the tomato sauce is more important than the style of pasta, you know? Like, where people fuck it up is the tomato sauce a lot of times. Like, Americans will put hamburger meat in the sauce, which is disgusting. Or people will just use, like, the canned sauce with all the preservatives and shit, and it just doesn't taste right. It's gotta be made from fresh tomatoes. Yeah, of course I like tortellini. I like angel hair pasta, tortellini, all sorts of shit. I mean, I can't say I've ever had pasta that I didn't like. I've had, again, red sauce that tasted like complete ass, but I feel like the actual pasta part is usually fine. I feel like pasta is probably one of the easier things to make, you know, in terms of carbs. High Speed 74D, thanks for the $5 and no message. Americans, huh? You really are Italian, thinking that just by being Italian, no matter where you live, you'll only be Italian. Typical Italian behavior, thinking Italian is a race. Are you just posting rage bait? Because Sombor Shelf, I'm pretty sure you've been here a bunch of times. I am half Italian, as in my mother was born in Italy. You know, as in I'm a second generation immigrant, as they say. Sheepherder 911, thanks for the $5. Don't mean to alarm anyone in here, but I've been looking through history books and Nick might be wrong. Turns out violence solves problems, like, a lot. Did I grow up with any Sopranos types? No, because my family is, you know, from Naples. They're not New York Italians. They're from Naples. Sheepherder 911, thanks for another $5. Synthler, I'm officially petitioning the synth state for a playthrough of Kingpin or Soldier of Fortune. Thank you for the consideration, bro. Well, as I've said a million times, you can't really bribe me to play games. I feel like there's so many chat suggestions. You know, I mean, I like to play a chat suggested game every once in a while. I mean, we just played through the most chat requested game of all time. Even if people will try and worm their way and be like, no, we actually meant DMC3. It's like, yes, I know DMC3 was the better game, but I wanted to play DMC1 because I knew DMC1 was still good, and I'd like to play games in release order when I'm playing a series for the first time. Now, DMC2, I'll leave it up to chat whether or not I try it, because I already know it sucks. Sweeping Hamster, thanks to the $2. Put Karen in the banner. I feel like... fuck, I'm too tired now. Next stream, we will decide who we're adding to the banner. Next stream, not this stream. Do I like my sauce sweet or more neutral and savory? Yeah, that's a good question. Just a... I guess not that sweet. My mom has been making it a little bit spicier as she got older. Not like actually spicy, like, you know, white people spicy. You know, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way, but I just mean like light on the spices. There was a book released the day before the shooting on Amazon. What book? Will the banner eventually become that DBDR TISM style thumbnail design you hate? Isn't it already there? Well, it's more at least it's got like a symmetry to it, but it's, you know, the Comic Sans in the middle, doesn't that kind of... A book. Okay, yeah, but what's the book though? It's called The Milking Farm? Are you referencing that fucking Coomer book for women? When Air Riders drops, are we finally putting the Curbster in the banner? Kirby is not a synth cell, okay? I like Kirby, but he's not a fucking synth cell. If Spyro's not in the banner, Kirby sure as hell ain't in the banner. Everyone's saying Kirby's based now. Like, it's like, what? Kirby is not a synth cell. What's the Italian equivalent of Goislop? Chef Boyardee? Yeah, pretty much. If we're talking about actual Italian cuisine, I wouldn't call it slop because it's good, but like the type of shit where it's like, you know, it's bad for you, but it just is really good is calzones, man. Like, granted, like an American calzone is way worse because there's so much crap. A lot of traditional Italian meals are high on the bread and low on like other things. Like, there's not nearly as much cheese or sauce or like all these millions of toppings. The Italian diet is like 80% carbs, which is why they're all fat fucks now. I mean, they're not as much fat fucks as Americans, obviously, but I mean, it was always going to end this way. Because, like, when you have a mostly carb diet, you either are a fat fuck or you're a goblin with, you know, the skinny fat body type. That's not going to raise a strong individual. What about fish? Yeah, I mean, the ones who eat a lot more fish when you live on the coast, yeah, that's a good protein source. I imagine, though, depending on what type of fish, if you're eating the predator fish every day, you're probably going to get mercury poisoning, but you have to eat a lot of fish to get that. And I think typically the type of fish people eat are not the ones higher on the food chain anyway. Brian the God, thanks to the $5. Watch We Tired by Antonio Speaks. His whole channel is Cope for Black people. He says his channel is dedicated to defending ends. Oops, I mean blacks. Okay, we're not doing a video watch segment. You can't just throw money at me and say, hey, watch this video. That's not how we do things. I don't want to steal people's money, but you cannot... These streams are not dictated by people throwing money. Like, you can throw money when we're doing that segment. Just bring it up later, Brian. I don't know if this Brian the God specifically, not our Brian C. This Brian is still here, but if you are, just bring it up to me in chat next time. Just remind me and we'll watch it. But I'm not going to watch videos. I'm like passing out right now. What about Mr. Not Important in the banner? We'll talk about it. You drunk right now? You look fucked up. No, I'm just really tired, man. I'm just tired. Did I ever contact ER or Eggy? No. I mean, we're not going to have a guest on Judcast for a little while. I said that already, I think. Didn't I? Fake Cell, Fake Fan, Schizoid, thanks for $5. Need the Synth Cell merch before I follow Small Dude's advice and attend an open mic night and recite the flawed, swarthy genetic line. It would tie everything together. Oh my god. Do not bring that to a fucking... like, open mic comedy thing. Do not do that, please. 20 Guile 06, thanks to $2. You don't like familiar love, Synth? Do you mean familial love, like family? Or do you really mean familiar? Is that ESL? I can't tell. Fake Cell, Fake Fan, Schizoid, thanks to the $5. Damn, Border Slop 4 was so shit, it drained Synth of his black... that Eslas. Dude, the more they were saying it, the less it sounded like an Ebonics accent. It just sounded like retard. That's making me laugh. Anyway, Black Excellence and his energy plus Mossad tried to shut it down too. It's over. It's just my fucking computer. I think my graphics card is slowly dying on me. It's due for an upgrade, I'd say. SS Officer, thanks to the $5. I'll send my Doomer story about how I got bad touched by... Are you just making shit up? I'll know if it's fake story, because I totally, every time I've called it without a doubt for sure. No, I don't know. Honestly, it might be real. Who knows? Okay, what he said is... My Doomer story about how I got bad touched by blacks and got made fun of for it when I was 12. Okay, fuck it. Just send the story. Who cares? Strawberry Jam, thanks to $5. Brother, I'm going on 15 hours of this workday for a work deadline. I envy you right now. Thanks for keeping me company. I'll stop bitching. Bro, do you know what stream you're tuning into? The Synthetic Man, all he does is bitch all the time. I wish I could say that was a persona, but it's not. It's not a persona. Well, good luck with the 15-hour workday, dude. That sounds horrific. Lord Particle, thanks $2. I have face herpes. Okay, thanks for sharing. Sheepherder 911, thanks to $5. My Doomer tale is my best friend was shot and killed in Houston when he attempted to stop a woman being mugged, killed by a fatiguer, happened in 2010. Well, shit, yeah, I mean, if you want to write that as a Doomer story, it would be kind of a, I mean, it would be interesting to read, because, normally it's like about people having horribly depressing lives, but I think that still works. That still counts. I'd like to read that. Matt, thanks to the £2. One Doomer story, just one. I'm sorry, dude. If you can't tell, I'm actually fucking tired. Sheepherder 911, thanks to the $2. Kirby would vacuum up a toucan on Sintler's orders. Isn't Kirby canonically like 8 inches tall? And yes, I know, like, power scalers, he can suck up the entire universe. He's real good at sucking. Ranish Helm, thanks to the 10 Canadian. Have a good night, Synth. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Sheepherder 911, thanks to $2. You can read about it. Sam Eric death, 2010. Okay. That's cool. I don't know. I don't know if you wanted to, like, share your take on the story, or you were just bringing that up because you wanted to vent about it or something. I don't know if any of you guys, I mean, you're watching my stream, so it'd be hard to watch both at the same time, but did Fuentes ever say anything interesting? Or was he just, I feel like it sounded like, again, he only really had 2 things to say. And he's just stretching out this whole show. The book was The Shooting of Charlie Kirk. Alex covered it. And it came out the day before he died. Yeah, it's definitely Mossad who killed his ass, yeah. He just said join organizations and change the system from within. Okay. All right. I hope I read in the morning that, Fuentes is, he's fallen off, bro. Only 172,000 active viewers in 10 minutes. He's fallen off. No, but you get my point. Like, I don't think you could, in good faith, call him an alt-right leader at this point. Definitely not. I was never anti-Fuentes, but diffusing the right the one time something might actually happen is controlled opposition stuff. Dude, nothing ever happens, okay? When you understand that nothing ever happens, then you won't be surprised anymore. Listen, it's not that I want to be correct. I want things to happen, but I lost faith, at least in the normie, years ago. Years ago, I lost faith in the normie. If things happen, what would I do? Why would I do jack shit? I'm a YouTuber. I'm going to keep my head down and hope I don't get murdered. I think the majority of my audience is younger than me, given how they haven't realized nothing ever happens. Well, the stream audience is because over 50% of the stream audience is Zoomer, and I'm on the borderline of between Zoomer and Millennial. So yes, over half the people here are younger than me. Synth has so much power. Yes, the video game reviewer who points out propaganda will be the leader of the alt-right. That's why I always get pissed when people are always trying... Well, they don't do it much anymore, except it seemed like a few people were trying to do it yesterday. But back in the earlier days, when I was more relevant, people were trying to say, like, I should be some kind of political activist. It's like, bro, I bitch about video games on the internet. I mean, goddamn, dude. President Simpler. I ranted once about an email talking about being the leader of the movement. Yeah, the feds tried to get me to join one of the Fed movements. I don't remember which one it was. No, it wasn't the Proud Boys. Brian might remember. He has an encyclopedic knowledge of these streams. Yeah, maybe it might have been Patriot Front, maybe. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, I think it was Patriot Front. I probably... Do I still have the email? Or did I delete it? I think I deleted it. Yeah. Nothing ever happens until something happens. I mean, true. That's true. I mean, nothing ever happens is hyperbole. It's not that nothing can possibly happen and never will. It's that you'll know it when it happens. When it happens, it'll already be too late. You know? People keep thinking that shit is gonna happen, but when something happens, it'll have already happened. And that might sound like nonsense, but the point of what I'm saying is it's not going to be a build-up to an explosion. It's going to be sudden, I think, and it's going to take us all off guard. That's what I'm trying to say. That's my prediction. When something actually happens, it's going to be completely unexpected. Things happen, but nothing ever changes. Yeah, I mean, that's more or less what it actually means, right? All right, I'll end it at midnight, which has got to be my earliest stream end in months for sure. So we'll go 5 more minutes. I almost wanted to put music on, but I think if there's no music on, I'm more likely to end the stream earlier because the silence will put me to sleep, right? It'll make me more tired. To put what he said in a breaker's terms, someone will poirbat... Someone will poirbat to the power key with time patroller's duty and catch the raider off guard. Yep, yeah, absolutely. See, Brian's translating it. That's so fucking bad. Gerbert needs to start rapping about breakers. Yeah, that'd be based. Too based for him. You know, I hate to say it, but I'm debating my head right now because I just know it's going to be too hard to get all 4 of us on the same schedule. If I should just start a new file on Borderlands 4 playing a different character and just play by myself so that I can review the game. Because there's no way we can only play 2 hours at a time. Yeah. I'll probably have to do that. Yeah, it would take a while and be annoying. Those are both true, but how the hell am I going to review the game? Was Borderlands 4 badass? No. No. If I review Borderlands 4, will I skip Silent F? When is Silent Hill F coming out? I think I have time, don't I? Do I ever pre-read Doomer stories? Not really. I try to skim them real quick to see if they sound fake, and that's it. Borderlands infected the Fallout universe. It deserves to die. But Chuddy, it was always like that, and even if it wasn't, it's a good thing now. Sheep Herder 911, thanks for $5. One more thing on the Kirk shooting. The bullet casings were transcribed with trans and Antifa ideology, same as the Cath shooting. Obvious misdirect. Yes, I also saw that. I saw that article. Yeah, I mean, that's how I know the trans thing was bullshit. You're really telling me some Troon is going to inscribe that shit on the casings? Like, fuck no, that's stupid. Yeah, September 24th. So yeah, I have plenty of time to review Silent Hill F. I don't know how much time I'm going to play Borderlands for. I guess we'll see. But I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to start a separate file. Because, yeah, there's no way the boys are going to be able to play more than 3 hours at a time. They're trying to propagandize students to arm themselves. Yeah, that's definitely another part of it, too. There's a lot of angles where this doesn't, like, really end well for us. The only thing that even, like, that's non-Fed posty is the noticing must increase. It was already escalating quite a bit over the past, I want to say about, like, a year to a year and a half. The escalating noticed, or the noticing escalated, but it needs to escalate further. But it seems like they're trying to put a stop to that. Deluxe upgrade makes it the 22nd. Yeah, I'll probably have to do that for Silent Hill. Yeah. Yeah, okay, it's about time to go. Ghost of Yote's October 2nd. Alright. Hopefully YouTube reverses the bullshit changes by the time that comes out, because that could definitely be my most watched video this year. Alright, I'll see you guys. I don't know when I'll stream next. You guys know me. I'll get bored and I'll stream. That happens a lot. So, I'll see you soon.